The Sincaraz era is tennis reborn. For years, many Grand Slam finals became, spontaneously, an event. When Rafael Nadal played Roger Federer, or Federer faced Novak Djokovic, or Djokovic took on Andy Murray, and the games stretched into sets, and sets into hours, and morning on the East Coast turned to afternoon, word would spread. Something was happening, something not to be missed. Something precious because it was both rare and recognizable, not least because it kept happening. But then Federer retired, and Murray and Nadal acceded to the inevitable, and there was only Djokovic, chasing his own shadow. The sport, in the United States at least, became something smaller, more niche. But on a Sunday in early June, tennis was happening again. There, in the 2025 French Open final, was the #1 player in the world facing the #2. An orderly Italian known for his precision and alpine reserve against a passionate Spaniard. A machine of suffocating reliability against a creative, unpredictable genius. As Jannik, Sinner, and Carlos Alcaraz played deep into the 4th and 5th sets, word spread, just as it used to. Social media lit up. TVs turned on. Texts flew. Even the most hardcore fans, the ones who know how little separates the good from the great, who see brilliant tennis played in an ordinary second round at a smaller event in Metz, struggled to put what they were witnessing into context. Was it the best match since Federer had played Nadal in the 2008 Wimbledon final? Was it better than that? The quality of shot-making only increased as the pressure went up, and time passed, and the reserves depleted. Late in the 4th set, after Alcaraz had already saved 3 match points and throughout the 5th, they nailed quick-twitch volleys, raced to drop shots that were dead on the bounce, flung forehands on the run, obliterated the distinction between offense and defense. Finally, the pyrotechnics reached a grand finale as Alcaraz raced to a 7-0 lead in the 5th set tiebreak and finally won the match with a sprinting forehand down the line. Alcaraz's tennis during that bout was more than impressive. It was euphoric. And the match had the same old magic, the quality of something new. Alcaraz knew. "I think I have a rival," he had said, after defeating Djokovic to win the 2023 Wimbledon title. "I'm not afraid to say it." He wasn't talking about the old guard. It was Sinner against whom he gauged himself. "He and I have already had great battles on all surfaces and in various tournaments, and I believe we will fight together for major titles in the future as well." The tantalizing potential of the rivalry became apparent during a match at the 2022 US Open, featuring not only long exchanges of bludgeoning ground strokes, but feathery drop shots and sharp angles, all-court innovations that obliterated the usual axes between offense and defense, front court and back. Still, it was a surprising thing to say at the time. Alcaraz was already a champion, newly #1. Sinner was the 8th seed and, in the semi-finals, had been easy prey for Djokovic. It has seemed, in a way, as if Alcaraz willed the rivalry into being, even before 2022. Alcaraz, then 15 years old, faced Sinner, then 17, in the Spaniard's first-ever professional tennis match. Alcaraz won in 3 sets. Perhaps that set the stage for him, his sense of what the sport would be. Perhaps he needed it to focus his ambition. He is an intuitive player, prone to emotional swings. He's at his best when he is happiest, inspired. During matches against other players, he seemed at times to be distracted, irritated, a showman. Against Sinner, he was routinely sublime. Sinner, for his part, played back then a more ordinary baseliner's game. Pure, clean ball striking, but hit in predictable patterns. As he ascended the ranking, partly behind a much-improved serve, he added new dimensions to his game, more variation and touch, until only Alcaraz could unsettle him. Last year, Sinner's record against all other ATP players was 73-3. Against Alcaraz, it was 0-3.